happen to a speaker when the audience is somewhat flat and unresponsive. Maybe this has happened to you too. No matter how hard you try, you just can't get them to engage. They are giving you nothing. There's no energy in the room and you start feeling like you're doing something wrong. I remember a specific occasion this happened to me, and it got even worse. A couple people left the room. It was a conference with honestly not enough bums on seats already. Many chairs were empty and they kept on leaving the room. It's easy to start thinking that this is because of you, that as a speaker you're boring them to death. They are leaving because of you. But you would be wrong. First, they are leaving because they have a reason to leave. Either it's they need to be someplace else. This is the simplest of all of the reasons. They might need the restroom. Maybe they're hungry. Maybe they need to make a phone call. Who knows? Second, the topic more or less doesn't apply to them. Meaning that even if they're leaving the room, you would be talking to the wrong crowd anyway. They're the wrong crowd at the wrong place at the wrong time, okay? Now, probably you did not do your homework in researching about who the audience is well enough in advance. Well, you can't really do much about this now that you're in the room. I have a video about how to research the audience with the organizer, about what they need, what they can get out of your talk. Just hit the bell to be notified when the video is released. But also, like, going back to flat audiences in general, sometimes it's not at all your fault. Some audiences just merely are flat. That's kind of just how it is at that type of an event. You can tell the same joke twice to two different people and one will laugh and the other will not. This is kind of like the context of the culture that is happening at that specific venue. Now, for the third thing, pay attention here, as this is important. They also might not be not responsive. They might be thinking deeply. Sometimes a flat audience, like with a grim look on their face. It's like, this is people's thinking face. It's not a smiley face, yeah? It's a thinking face. It's more like, you know, thinking deeply, and then you look at those people and you're thinking, wow, the ugly looks they're giving to me. But it's not really that they're looking at you, you know, with this grim in their face that they hate you or something, but it's just they're thinking deeply about what you're saying. Understanding this can help you know that it's okay, that just continue, you're doing a good job actually. For the fourth thing, it could be that you're not activating them. No one has activated them yet. You know, no other speaker included them in the conversation. So remember, the audience, they're like little kids. If they're bored, they need to be activated, ask questions, you know, engaged by you. And this is your job, so don't shy away from direct communication. I always advise my clients to point out the elephant in the room, like addressing the flatness straight on with like a rhetorical question, a yes or no question, or asking them to stand up, come on, shake your shoulders a little bit. Ask for an applause to lift up the energy. Say it, hey, let's lift up the energy here in this room. You know, here we come to the speaker's tip of the day, tip of this video. Rhetorical questions, the number one most powerful tool in the speaker's toolbox. If you want to engage your audience more, start leading the conversation where you really are asking them questions. You know, pause, let them think, then answer. A key thing to remember about audiences and how to engage them is by understanding that you basically have the power to turn your talk into a conversation. So when you're having a conversation rather than a monotone presentation, and you're asking the questions and engaging them and asking like, come on, answer, raise your hand, and then they don't raise it. This is not a rhetorical question. You actually have to comply with this. Raise your hand. The person who raises their hand fastest is going to get an award. You know, people will respond better if you are in that state of animation. Okay, so what have you discovered in this video? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. And remember, train your speaking skills by speaking soon.